the 13th frame to trump the break.
So no more intervals. This is now the fight to the finish. There is the Alex Sigismund trophy they're playing for. It's been on Judd Trump's mantelpiece the last 2 years. Can he complete a hat-trick? He's still in front. It was 7-3. It's now 7-5. Big frames still to come. If O'Sullivan were to win this one, it'd be the first time there'd only been 1 frame in it since Trump led 2-1. But of course, if Trump wins it, then he's just 1 from victory. Fascinating battle. It's not all been big breaks, but these two are fighting so hard. First time that the same ranking event has had the same 2 players in it 3 years running since 2 other greats, Stephen Hendry and Jimmy White, contested the World Championship final 1992-94. And Hendry was the last player to win the same ranking event 3 years running, the UK Championship 94-96. That's what Trump is aiming to do here this evening.
Excellent safety shot. Just the right amount of left-hand side on the cue ball to find that line. And the good thing about finding the line is that even if you're a little bit too hard, it's going up behind the green. That shouldn't be a problem. Coming off that right side cushion, landing up into the back of reds. Maybe a chance of getting the cue ball in behind the yellow. Somewhere around about there would be nice. Just caught the reds a little bit too thin. That's not a good safety. Caught them too thick. But the reds just travelled a little bit nearer to the cushion than you would have wanted. A big shot, that. Now what's the damage? I think he's left one to the left corner. Missed the red, it can go anywhere. Red went into the pack of reds and left a chance.
1.
Well, he could be tempted to go into the reds again. Just drop it in for the red. Here's that left corner. This is where that little bit of luck comes in that we were talking about earlier. And he hasn't had any there. Not at first glance anyway. Possible plant. He could run away to the balk area. Oh well, there is a red that will go. And it's gone in. So for a moment, thought it wasn't on anything. Now he's got the game at his mercy.
All fractions, isn't it? I mean, I think he would have been unlucky not to be on 1, but it looked, as you say, at first glance like he wasn't. Now it's up to him to do the damage, reassert himself in this final.
12. 13.
you've got to
20.
keep your concentration because it's so easy to miss an easy one. Get
21.
carried away with they're all easy. But you've got to put full concentration into everything now. It's a massive frame, this.
Yeah, I guess this is where experience comes in, and he's got
28.
plenty of it, as we know, of winning titles in recent times. Don't get ahead of yourself. Going to be strange compared to the last 2 years if he does win. Of course, he's had Jack with him, his brother, and great scenes of celebration, but players aren't allowed guests at the moment. So it's going to be a case of put the trophy in the car, drive home.
36.
But most important thing about that sentence is the trophy's in the car. It means he would have won it.
37.
Doesn't really want to go into the reds because there's plenty that will go.
44. $45.
Well, may have to play for that red behind the black. He doesn't have to. Might just feel he can get close enough to it.
52.
No, he could have been the other
55.
side of that red. Again, he doesn't have to do it, but he could play the cannon to the red above the black, just to the right slightly. He's having a look to see if he plays the cannon to that red. He would be on the other one to the left corner. As I say, he doesn't have to. There's other shots that he could play. He's missed the cannon, but he's okay. He's on the other one to the right corner. In fact, he may even have deliberately missed the cannon.
Well, he's essentially 3 balls away from... In fact, he's on this one anyway, to the left corner. 3 balls away from 8-5.
61.
Well, that was a rank bonus that to be on that red.
O'Sullivan won a big frame, didn't he, before the interval? But of course, the interval, it can break momentum. It's part of the challenge of these long matches. Trump has come out with purpose here. He needs this red. He should be 1 from the title. It's an excellent break, this.
Yeah, well, he did get the first chance. He played good safety shots. Forced the mistake from Trump, but missed that red to the right corner. And unfortunately, the red then went into the pack of reds and split them. That's how tight this final is. One shot cost you.
Well, they're the 2 top-ranked players in the world, of course. Trump 1, O'Sullivan 2. Meeting for the 3rd time in this final. And it's been great viewing. Early on, it was a bit scrappy, but as I say, one thing for sure is they've been fighting for every point. O'Sullivan has got to really fight now. He's going to be 3 down with 4 left. Not beyond him by any means, but Trump is looking for one more chance potentially to get this one. He's already had a century in frame 7, and this is a very timely one, isn't it, in frame 13.
100.
Oh, we've got the applause.
It's his 9th of the tournament. Of course, he made a maximum in round 2.
101.
Now made 30 this season.
107.
If in doubt, just change hands.
Yeah, and he looks comfortable, doesn't he? You know, he gets down to play right-handed, his opposite hand, and he looks so comfortable.
Well, this is going to be a special one to continue.
15.
Cut back. Not to beat, but 115. Terrific break.
So Trump on 115. And look,
After O'Sullivan just faltered, Judd Trump didn't.